Hey, how's it going? If you're watching this video, you're most likely interested in creating your own events inside of Ares Alpha. While you can do it from your phone, it is so much better to do it from the website. In this video, I'm going to show you how to create your own map and how to create your own events straight from the website. Ready? Let's go. So first things first, make sure you're on Ares Alpha's website. If you don't have an account, please log in. You can't do anything without logging in. Now that we've done all of that, we're going to go to Gameplay, Maps, and click on the blue button for New Map. Once you're on this page, Ares Alpha may ask for your location. You can say yes or no. It does not affect you on this page. Now that we're here, we're going to go look for the field that we're going to be playing airsoft at. My field is going to be completely different from yours. Everyone's field is unique when it comes to this. And here's a field that I've played at the past, but we've never actually run Ares Alpha here. Maybe we can run it in the future. So, when we're creating our layout on the map, we have 7 unique buttons that we can use to edit it. It's these ones over here. I'm going to be going from left to right, explaining what each of them do. The first button lets you move the map around as if you're using Google Maps. The second button we have allows us to add an icon onto the map. Firstly, click on that button, then click anywhere on the map. It will then show up a question mark icon with a generic name of POI with a number. You can change everything you see over here to your heart's content. If I switched it to label, this allows you to add some callouts to areas if you wanted to do that. I'm going to change it back to POI and start giving it the name of starting zone. I'm then going to change its color to blue because this is for blue team. I'm going to drag it down over here and then I'm going to change its icon to this. You have a wide range of icons you can choose from. However, you can't set custom ones. Just be aware of that. The next button that you see is for prop. This requires you to have an Ares Alpha tactical box. If you do not have one, you cannot use this button. Since I also do not have one, I'm going to leave that on none. I can then also give this icon a description if I wanted to give more clarity to my players. Now that that's done, I just click anywhere on the map to remove that side panel. The next 3 buttons do very similar things. This is where your creativity will come out. The first option out of these 3 is a circle. You click on the button, then you click anywhere on the map to start your circle. You then move your cursor away from where you started, and it will create a circle as big as you wish. Once you're happy with the size, you left click and your circle is done. You can drag it around if you wish to, and you can also click on these outer dots to resize it. You'll notice that you'll then have a border for the circle and a shade on the inside. You can change these independently from one another if you wish to do that. And just like the icons, you can also link this to a prop. The next button out of these 3 is called a polygon. Basically, a polygon is just a shape of your choice. You click on the button, then you click anywhere to start, and then you keep on clicking on the map until you get the shape of your choice. Once you're happy with it, you click on the same dot that you started on, and it will fill it up. Then you'll get the exact same settings that you had with the circle option. So you can set the color of the fill, and you can change the color to what you want it to be, and also link it to a box. The final option out of these 3 is called a polyline. It's the same thing as the polygon, however, as you will see, it just does not have a fill on the inside. As you can see, they all do very similar things, but they are also very unique from one another. The second to last option allows you to add a grid to the map. Clicking on the button instantly adds a grid to your map. Once you've done that, you can drag it around, resize it to your preference, and then you now get to the settings. You'll see you have 2 options, simple or MGRS. Simple is as you see on the map. It uses simple letters and numbers to show you on the map where you are, and you can also use this to easily tell your teammates where you are. MGRS uses real world location values. Personally, I like to use simple. You can then also set the amount of columns and rows. You can set them to a minimum of 2 and a maximum of 50. You can then also adjust the color to your preference. And then the final option is an image overlay. This just drops an image onto the map and allows you to adjust it to your preference. So what some fields like to do is that they like to add their own little logos. So for examples, I can take the Ares Alpha logo, add that to the corner of the field, so when you're in game, you can see who the sponsors or the hosts of the events are. For me personally, I do not use it for this. I use it for something more unique. Since Ares Alpha uses images from Google Maps, you have to rely on Google Maps to show your field. Unfortunately for me, the field that I play at is completely covered by trees, making it impossible to know where you are just by using Google Maps. So what I have done with my field is I've used the image overlay to do a drawn out layout for my field, so players know where they are on the map. As you can see, this allows you to have more in-depth layouts, very similar to what you would find when you're playing a video game. And that's all you need to know to create your own map inside of Ares Alpha. So now what we can do is we can save this and add this to our own events. So what you can do from here is click on the second option, that is a floppy disk that says save. Click on that, give your map a name, and click on save. It'll take a second to upload to your accounts. You don't need to worry about anything. It's automatically saved on Ares Alpha's website. Now that that is done, we can go back to gameplay, my events, and create a whole new event. This will look very similar if you've ever hosted an advanced game from your phone. Just a quick note, whenever you're saving stuff, make sure to hit the floppy disk to save your events again. If you don't do that and you go to a different page, you're going to lose all your progress that you've just done. Everything on this page is self-explanatory. However, I'm just going to explain one or two things at the bottom of the page. The location updates is the amount of time that takes before your teammates will update on the map. It sounds complicated, but basically what it means is that if you have location updates set to 5 seconds, every 5 seconds, the icons of your teammates will update on your map. If you have it set to 1 minute, like this, it'll then only update on the map every minute. This setting allows you to change how often you update on the map depending on the size of your field. If you're like mine, where it's close quarters, you need it to be at 5 seconds. However, if you're in a milsim, you can increase this time from 5 seconds to your preferred time. Just know these times are fixed. In-game medics and in-game referees. This just allows the game master to have QR codes where they can invite medics or referees to be a part of their games. Squad colors. This allows you to make it so squads can assign themselves to be different colors from everyone else, allowing you to easily see who they are even though they're part of your team. Minimum rank for POIs allows you to set that rank or higher to have the ability to add icons onto the map. This can only be seen by that team side though. And finally, the map. So what we're going to do from here is click on that and find the map that we've saved. Since we were looking at this one, all I have to do is click on that. We can then go to teams. From here, we can assign as many teams as we want to participate in our events. Just know you can have an infinite amount of teams on your game, but there's only a limited 8 colors available for display. Next is medical diagnostics. You only need to hear this if you have medic enabled on your field and if you're using the app to heal. This basically allows you to set how many resources medics have to revive teammates and how long each injury will take. Documents allows you to keep PDFs that people can look at if they need information on something. Or, as a game master, it allows you to have quick access to information that can help you. And then finally, share. This will show you a QR code that you can then scan as the game master that will put you in the game. If you're not the game master, scanning this QR code will just allow people to view the map from their phone. This will not put them in the game. It's the same with the link shown at the bottom. Typing in that link or sending that link to someone allows them to open up the events on their phone. So to quickly show you, if you weren't the game master for an event and you wanted to send this link to someone, this is what they would see. They would only be able to see the layout of the map and no other settings. They won't be able to view event details or what is specifically happening. And there we go. You now know how to create your own map and events inside of Ares Alpha. I'm keen to hear from you if you enjoyed the video, or if there's anything I could have changed to improve it. Let me know in the comments, or leave a like if you enjoyed the video. And besides that guys, I'll see you around. Cheers!